Hello everyone, this is Cheryl M here from CHER&CHARLIES Personal Crafts. Nice to see you guys. It's been a little bit, but I've had a lot going on, and I basically don't come on when I'm not feeling 100% up to par, and obviously I wasn't. So, however, as time was passing, I had some orders come in for which I was surprised. I hadn't gotten any orders in a long time. And I got two orders for, actually three. One I sold that I already had, and it was a beautiful wreath. I had it up for sale for maybe a month, and that was the pink nautical. I make them to sell. I don't make them to keep because I have a ton of wreaths. Also, so then I got two more orders, one from a lady that lives here who purchased one before and she loved it, and another one from a friend. So I'm going to do my friends first because the price of good wreath forms are getting very pricey. Now in the Dollar Tree, they only have the smaller green foam, and they're only like maybe 10 inches, and they're just too small for anything for anybody to order. So the ones that I get are at least 12 to 14 inch. This, I believe, I have to measure it, but it's at least 12 to 14 inches. And this was, I have the price tag right here. This has paused me, but this was $15. It's $14.99. So I got it in Michael's because they have more of a better selection. I can't seem to find decent reforms in Dollar Tree. Walmart maybe is a little cheaper. You may be able to get one for like $6 to $8, but they're hard to find, the twig wreaths. And so they're much easier to work with, and they're a better quality. If you use a foam wreath form, you have to do a little more work because you have to wrap it to cover up the ribbon, and then after that you have to hot glue and do some twisting and turning to get the flowers onto the wreath. They turn out beautiful, but it's work. So with that being said, I got an order, and it's for his girlfriend. He said he had instructions. He wanted it purple and white specifically, and he wanted it to have something about the lady, I won't say it, but her birthday on there. So I don't know how I'm going to get the birthday on there the way he wanted. It's for her birthday. I don't know. I have to think it over. I was thinking of trying to make a banner, but I did get the wreath yesterday, and I haven't been feeling well at all. So the heat is about killing me. I can't handle this heat. But I had to get out there because I really need the money, and I want to make sales, and I love crafting. So we're going to get started on this wreath today, but I want to tell you something before we get started. First of all, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you like personal crafts. Charlie is not here. He was with me for 7 days or 8 days, and it was really hard on me to take him out in the heat because this heat is brutal. And so he's back with his mommy and my grandson, and I told him they wanted him home after a week. They were away in another state, and so he went home, and I miss him terribly already, but it's better for me health-wise because I've got to get my health together. But last night I made a sketch. Now I don't know how well you can see it. It's a pencil sketch. This pencil sketch is a sketch of the house I sold. I bought the house by myself with the help of a little bit of life insurance I received, and from scratch, I fixed the house up over 15 years, and I miss it terribly. And I did so much work to it. I did a brand new kitchen, and that's when I lost my job. In the midst of taking a loan, I find out I lose my job. That was my heart. Whenever I had troubles in my life, which were a lot, I would come home and walk into that house, and everything disappeared. I can't talk about it too much because I get emotional, but everything would go away. As soon as I walked in the house, it was like everything was wonderful. So, see what I mean? This happens to me, but it's okay. It's life. but I had to let it go. And so I thought, you know what, a nice thing would be, I even have a wreath, I'll show you, that my daughter-in-law made me when I bought the house, that has an inscription in it of the date I bought it, and a little, it's really beautiful. It's a wreath. I never take it down. I'll show you that another time. But I'm going to paint this, but not today. I don't know how I'm going to do it because it's very tedious, because I'm not a good painter, so I have to do a sketch and then paint. So it took me about 2 days, and I'm really looking forward to working on that. So, but today we're going to work on this wreath for my friend Joey, and I hope I do a good job. Now, purple and white, I had this left over, this beautiful ribbon that someone, I think, gave me, and I love it. This is perfect, and I also bought this at Michael's yesterday. It is a little pricey, but it was buy one and get two free. So I got 2 other beautiful, and I'll show you them at another time, that I purchased at Michael's. Michael's is really getting pricey, I'm telling you. I mean, when AC Moore went down, all the prices in Michael's went up. All right, so I am not going to be talking much because I don't feel that great, and I'm sorry. I like to be upbeat. I've got my coffee here to keep my body going, but I am on a very strong antibiotic, honest to goodness. I'm on 1,000 milligrams a day. This happens to me a lot because of the type of cancer I have, and the fact that I'm on a chemo pill. Immunotherapy pill is more appropriate way of saying it. Fighting the cancer, and it's sometimes beats me up, but I'm okay today. I'm going to try my best. I got a lot of sleep, too much, a lot of sleep, and I want to get this done. So I won't be talking much, but let's get started. Okay, first off, you see I chose the white and purple ribbon striped and wrapped it around the wreath form because I thought that would be a nice little touch, because I had specific instructions from Joey for his girlfriend that he wanted purple and white. So I thought, wow, this will work great. So I had to go out and buy purple flowers because I had very little of them in my stash. This particular wispy flower, I love it. This was from Dollar Tree, and I bought about, I think, 2 picks. So that worked out great. And I did have a few, well, actually a lot of the white, some white different flowers, but not a lot of purple. I think I had 1 pick of purple, which will be coming up next, of the Dollar Tree picks. Now, as you see, I'm moving along and I'm deciding on my design. I decided to make it wispy and full. Usually, I am not an over-the-top person when it comes to making wreaths. I'm a simple person. I don't like it over the top. There are a lot of people that design wreaths and they just never stop, and I think it just kind of takes away from the beauty of the wreath, but that's okay. I mean, that's your style. It's just not my style. These are the white picks from the Dollar Tree. When I get to the more expensive picks that I got from Michael's, I will show you. They come in a bunch. However, I got lucky. They were 75% off. And the bunches that I show you are $9.99, and I got them for, I have it written down, I think it was that's a Dollar Tree pick, by the way. $2.50 for the bunch was a steal, great deal. And you can make a lot of wreaths with 1 bouquet of flowers. Okay, this is the $9.99 bouquet that I got for $2.50. It was just gorgeous. And even though Joey asked for purple and white, I did feel as though I had to add maybe some pink. So I, just for the heck of it, you'll see later in the video, I did add a little bit of a pink flower because I thought it was a little too much. I'm not into these like colored wreaths. I'm always into, like I'm into neutrals, but you always have to give the customer what they want. And I did the best that I could, and I wanted it to be a very high quality custom made wreath, and that's exactly what I tried to perform and get done for Joey. I don't know if I already told you, but the wreath form itself was $15. So it's a high quality wreath. I could probably have got it in Walmart, but I decided to just get everything in Michael's. But yet they are really going over the top with their pricing. So you really should wait to get 75%, 50%, 40% off, which I always try to do. And then they allow you to have, which I think is ridiculous, 1 coupon per customer per purchase, which I think is really astounding. But when AC Moore was open, you could use more than 1 coupon, but that is what it is. It's just telling you where I plan on putting the bow, so I try to keep an empty spot for the bow. And should tell you now, I had a heck of a time with this bow. I didn't have a difficult time with the choice of colors because I knew it had to be that purple. I decided on a very sheer purple because it was so much going on in the wreath. I figured something flowy, but oh my goodness, I had to take it apart 3 times to get it just okay. I wasn't thrilled with the ribbon. It was difficult to work with, but in the end, I think it's satisfactory, and I really hope that Joey and his girlfriend like it. There you see at the top, I added that little pink flower just to take away from all the purple and the white. I just thought they wouldn't kill me for that. Now I'm going crazy over this bow. I think, yeah. So that's the beautiful ribbon I purchased, and I got buy one, get 2 free. So I had this other one that I'm opening up, which I thought was beautiful, but because it's cream color, it just wouldn't work. Decided against it, so I just went with the purple, and it had a flowy feel to it, and I thought that would work, but not with the cream color. But it is a beautiful ribbon that I got free. I got 2 other ribbons free, which I will show you on in the next video. Figured I'd tell you now, since we're getting towards the end of the video, that Joey had asked me for purple and white, but he also wants something to say her birthday on the somewhere on the wreath. And I decided, which you will see probably when I finish the wreath tomorrow, because I'm working on that as we speak, I decided to just make something handmade and just tie it onto the wreath, because I had no idea how to get the birthday on there, but we'll work it out. As I said, I ended up taking this bow apart because I wanted to add more of the ribbon. So I was wrong for not wanting to use the whole roll. It was a small roll, but I should have used it all. So I ended up taking it apart, 3 times, and finally got it the way I wanted it. Now we're getting towards the end of the video, and you'll see I'll show the last product. But I wanted to tell you the right spot I left empty because I'm going to add something with her birthday. I'm working on it right now, and I think it's going to work out okay. But that's why I see that right spot on the right. That's where I'm going to add the emblem. So I want to thank you for watching once again. I will be on soon and talk to you about how I finish this off. Take care and God bless. I'll pray for you. Please pray for me. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you again.